Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play Clock Tower 3. Okay, so we inserted the D crest into that device in the previous room, and guess what? Now we're greeted with a magical room of knights that have come to life. Well, they're not alive. They're just set up to try to kill you, which is wonderful. So a fun fact about these dudes is that if you get hit by one, it is a instant death. Now, thankfully with Alyssa though, I do have 5 sigil stones. I don't think I've used a single sigil stone. Have I used one? I don't know. It's an item that's actually used automatically. Also, these torture devices have been opened. Well, what you would assume are torture devices, but they're actually just like really elaborate elevators. So the way the sigil stone works is that instead of dying, you just hear this little sound, and when you hear it, that basically means that you've been spared once. So I'm really happy that we have a lot, because if you guys remember, when I just tried to walk past that one plank really fast, it didn't really work out in my favor. Chances are I'm going to be using some sigil stones here. I'm going to try to... Actually, it doesn't even matter if I try avoiding using them now, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe that we're safe now. Like, I don't think that... Oh god. Okay, wow, we actually did that perfectly. Anyways, I don't think that these scissor twins will actually be chasing us throughout this mansion anymore. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that we're heading towards the boss fight right now. So like, all these invisibility bands and lavender water that I have, I believe are of no use anymore, which is unfortunate. Now what is this? We have a lever on the wall. Okay. Oh, well that's not intimidating at all, clearly. Oh crap. Let's see if we can make it all the way over there. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to or not, because I believe that this is a timed thing. Alyssa, don't die, Alyssa, don't die, Alyssa, don't die, Alyssa, don't die. Alyssa, go. Go, 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 go. Okay. And that was a close one. Now let's head on in here. And I believe that this is where the scissor twins are.
Welcome, Alyssa. That was just a dress rehearsal. Now let the show begin. Lights, camera, action!
Dennis!
Alyssa! Stop! Hey, I'll do anything! Anything!
Alyssa, give us your beating heart, or else Dennis is going to be sliced and diced.
Run, Alyssa! Forget about me! Run for your life! Run! Run!
Dennis!
Silence! What's it going to be? Leave Dennis or donate your heart to us? The clock is ticking. Look at him! We need an answer!
Yes, what's it to be?
Okay then, so I can't get back. I had to find another route. The first time I saw that cutscene with my friends, we all thought that Dennis legit died, because it just, I mean, it took us by surprise, because it just was obviously unexpected. But it turns out that they just had a really lifelike dummy of him for some reason. And here we have the 5th book of entities. It says, the origins of Ralph and Jemima, the siblings who served Lord Burroughs, are unknown. Accounts relate that Burroughs picked them up on the battlefield, or that they were brought over from the Orient. However, none of these stories are more than hearsay. The siblings were horrendously cruel by nature, and it is said that they were torturers and executioners during Lord Burroughs' bloody campaign. Showing a peculiar fascination for blades and, in particular, scissors, they found endless enjoyment in gutting or dismembering victims while still alive. When Lord Burroughs was finally killed, Ralph and Jemima were stoned to death by the crowd. Because both were possessed by the same entity, they were resurrected together and continued to wreak havoc as subordinates. Okay, so we actually read a note earlier about a Ralph and Jemima. I just didn't put it together that it was talking about the twins, so I definitely like that with Chopper and the Scissor Twins, we get more of a backstory on why they're so nuts. Whereas with Sledgehammer and Chopper, or I'm sorry, and God, what was his name? Corridor, we really didn't get that type of information. And it looks like we're actually back at our mansion? Yeah, this is like Dick's secret room. And that looks just like Grandfather's room. What is it doing here? Can we not investigate inside? Remember, this is where we had to come back and get the film that one time? So this is the second time that's happened in the game, because I remember before we actually went back in time to the mansion again, where we found out the truth about how Alyssa's father died. And here we have some drawings by Alyssa. It says, "For Grampy, today I read a book with pretty pictures. A wolf pretended to be Grandpa and ate up a girl. It was so scary, so I went to Grampy's room because Grampy would save me. Grampy is really strong and he can kill a wolf. I love my Grampy. I'm going to stay with him forever and ever." So, a wolf pretended to be Grandpa and ate up a girl. Yikes. Alyssa's been exposed to a lot of crazy stuff in her lifetime. I mean, she's witnessed her father's death, and that was pretty cruel. So, who would have thought? Yeah, I know, right? Just magical bookshelves, of course. And here we just have a whole bunch of drawings by Alyssa. So, you know, not creepy at all. And there's that same rabbit from her room again. Alright, well, let's go up this ladder.
Grandpa!
Lord Burroughs, my ancestor, hear me. I know of your pain and anger when you lost your beloved daughter Annabelle. Just before the ritual of engagement, my love for Alyssa led me to kill her father, Philip. Entity, was everything you're doing? Is it all because of you? Do you want me to resurrect Lord Burroughs after 400 years? To unite us and to enact the ritual of engagement with Alyssa's blood? Is that what you want? Do you truly want me to stab my dearest granddaughter in the chest? Well, that doesn't sound bad. Once the deed is done, I will be with Alyssa forever. Return to this earth, Lord Burroughs. Join with me, and we will complete the ritual of engagement. Enter my body, and let our flesh be fused.
know everything, Alyssa. The one who's after your heart is none other than your grandfather, with the blessing of our own Lord Burroughs.
Once we have your heart, the two of them will carry out the ritual of engagement, and a new entity will be born. Thanks to you, our ranks will swell and prosper.
Now, here, Alyssa, you wouldn't sacrifice the life of a friend just to save yourself, now would you?
Chop, 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 chop. On the blade, get every
Run, Alyssa! Run!
Dennis!
Okay, so I don't really feel like it's that much of a twist, the fact that our grandpa is the one that's trying to perform the ritual of engagement, seeing as how he's basically been talking about doing that for the entire game in his voice. You know, I don't even care. I don't even care. I can do this. I'm fucking invincible. Come at me. Because, you know, I guess we gotta use those sigil stones sometime. And you know what? Just for fun, why not? Let's go ahead and just be invisible for a while. So we'll just, you know, use an invisibility band just because. Okay, now we have to go back over to the area. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but you cannot use items during a boss fight. The only items that you can use really are these special arrows that you pick up, and that's pretty much it. So I believe if we were to walk around in this basement area, there's probably some miscellaneous items that we can get and maybe some arrows, but I'm not too concerned about it at this point just because we have so many. So let's just go over here and it's time to battle the Scissor Twins. Here we have a Scissor Woman. Let's see, she has 22 victims and she has been sentenced to 396 years. A really annoying thing about Scissor Woman though, and they don't tell you this in any shape or form, but you know, usually when you aim in this game, Alyssa automatically aims to her stalker. Well, not anymore. Now if I press triangle, she just aims wherever she faces. I don't know why they did this, but they did. So that's a thing that's happened, you guys, which is really rude. However, on the bright side, as you can see, she doesn't have that much of a life bar, and she just requires a few hits. She also does this weird move. I remember, it's like a tornado. Oh god. Okay, get away. Really? Oh, crap. I'm doing a really bad job of actually trying to avoid her. But I'm trying to get into like areas where she can't teleport behind us. Because for whatever reason they gave her the power of teleportation also. Oh my god. And like you can't move the arrow after you start charging. I've already gone over this many times. But you know, that's really troublesome when the game expects you to just perfectly align your arrow when she's in a magic tornado. So like what? Oh please, get more in the center of me. Oh nope. Yeah, so this fight is just annoying because it just doesn't auto aim, which is incredibly frustrating since you cannot actually aim your arrow. And after she does an attack, you know, she doesn't actually just wait around for you to do something, she just magically teleports again. So this is just a really frustrating fight. And what you want to do, or at least what I think I want to do, is just get tiny little baby arrows on her. I can't actually be greedy and try to like charge up my arrow, because it's just not going to work out in my favor. By the time I start charging it up, she like moves to the left or right a little bit. And like I said, she does take a significant amount of damage every time I do land an arrow on her. If anything, this boss fight is just tedious, and oh god. You just want to get the hell away from that tornado. It's not too threatening if you manage to escape. If you shoot an arrow, it actually gets bounced back from the tornado, but if you charge it up enough, I believe that you actually can shoot through it. Where is she? I don't know where she is. There she is. Oh my god. Oh my god, why didn't... she takes so long too. You can't just do a little quick shot arrow, like she still has to like actually wind it up to throw an arrow, so it's just so stupid. Oh my god, she teleported so close that time. Please stop, like let me get some room so I can finally hit you, please. Oh my god. Finally, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Alyssa! Hurry up and get me off this thing!
Alyssa! Jemima! Jemima! How dare you kill my sister! You'll pay for it! I'll make mincemeat out of you!
Alright, and now we're fighting the other twin, Scissor Man. He has 37 victims and 820 years sentenced. So that's fantastic. I don't remember what his trick is. I think he has like a charge up attack, and he also has kind of projectiles if I'm not mistaken, and I think now I should be auto aiming again. I guess with the previous fight, the reason they took off auto aim is because then I guess the boss fight would be too easy when she's in a tornado, but it's like when she's not in a tornado you should be able to attack her, but that's just not the case for whatever reason. So, okay, yes, at least I do auto aim now, which is nice. Oh, maybe I can bind them? Oh, you little bitch. That was so close. That was so close. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Please get up. Okay, he's laughing. Oh, balls. He has a present for me? Okay, crap. I don't know if I should be ducking or charging, but I'm charging. I'm going with my instinct here, and my instinct is to charge. And I hope that that was the correct option. I think it was. Alright, Scissor Man, definitely a lot easier than his twin sister, without a doubt. Oh god, that's right! Okay, that is the attack that he has though, which is a whole bunch of bullshit. But anyways, I need to pay attention to what he's saying, because I don't know what he said once he started doing that stupid ass attack. But that happened. Actually, I'm willing to take the damage. That didn't even do that much to my health bar, so screw it. Let's just keep spamming this crap. Okay, that clearly didn't kill him. Maybe I can stun him still? Please? Oh, balls. Okay. Oh, that actually... Oh. Okay, that worked out nicely. Oh, I don't care about your present. Keep it. I think we're gonna kill him before we actually are gonna do our super rooter attack, so... It's cool.
Alyssa, 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 Alyssa! I'm the winner. Now to take revenge for my sister.
Alyssa! No, thank you. It was you who saved me. Something special.
You destroyed all the subordinates. You think you're so clever, but you still have to destroy me. If you want to save your mother, come up to the top of the clock tower. I'm waiting.
Grandfather!
Grandfather?
The real identity of the Dark Man. It's my grandfather. I have to go, Dennis. You stay here.
Hey, wait, Alyssa! Don't treat me like a girl. I'm the man here.
Dennis, you may be a man, but you're not a ruder. I am.
Hey, don't leave me, Alyssa!
So yeah, Dennis magically disappearing again. And also he was kind of weird during that whole celebration scene where he acted like a baby, kind of. Also, I don't think I mentioned this in the last part, but if we came up here previously, there was no way to actually go all the way up because the staircase is broken. But now a rope has fallen down, so with that, we're actually able to go all the way to the top, and I still love this area so much. I think that this is probably the best looking part of the entire game. And if you couldn't guess it or not, but this is actually the final part, because we're heading on over to the final boss, so I figured why not? Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Probably one of the craziest ways to get to the very top of a clock tower, but that's okay. There is a red arrow over here, so we'll be sure to pick that up. We have a lot of arrows now, and we're finally gonna get to use them, you guys, which is gonna be great. Now, chances are I'm probably finally going to die in this game because I think up to this point I haven't died. And this final boss is just a whole bunch of bullcrap. But as stupid as it sounds, I am going to intentionally kill Alyssa at the beginning of this boss fight. And you may be like, why are you doing that? By the way, I gotta say, the cool thing about fixed camera angles is that it does give a lot of cool perspectives while you're roaming through these environments. Is there anything over here? No, okay. But the reason I'm going to purposely kill Alyssa in the start of the battle is just so that you can see the death scene first of all, because we haven't shown that off at all in this Let's Play, which I'm pretty proud of that so far. But what is that? I guess we can't access that. Anyways, ooh, yay, more arrows. And by the way, this clock tower, we've seen it before. It was on the title screen in the very beginning. And I also want to show off what happens when the boss kills you, because the boss does have a special kill animation. Just to tell you how the other bosses kill you, it's nothing too extraordinary. Alyssa basically falls over and then just says game over and the screen drips with blood. But when Lord Burroughs actually kills you, then it's a special cutscene. And by the way, I don't think they explained it at all, how Dick magically merged himself with Lord Burroughs, but that's apparently a thing that just occurred. Like, he just shouted at the painting for him to give him his blood, and then the painting just merged with him. Like, there's been no talk of merging ancestors at all in this game, and then it just magically happens for some reason. We're on our way to the final boss, you guys. Holy crap. Okay. And, oh, actually we still have a little while to go, and there is a save spot here, conveniently, which is nice. Okay. And now we get to go for a fun little ride on this clock tower. Oh god. This is trippy. Okay. We did it.
Grandpa.
I've been waiting for you, Alyssa. You don't know how hard I tried to find Burroughs Castle in order to become one with you. I searched and searched for 3 years, and at last I found it. Burroughs Castle used to stand in exactly the same spot where the Hamilton house is now. It's not a coincidence. It's all the entity's doing. This is our destiny.
Grandpa!
Don't look so sad. Once the ritual of engagement is complete, you and I will become a new entity, and we can be together forever.
No! Please, Grandpa, come to your senses and give me my mum back.
Your mum? Your mother is right there.
Mum?
Nancy betrayed me more than once. She married that weak, lily-livered, good-for-nothing Philip. And then she tried to prevent me from becoming one with my most precious granddaughter. That's why she's there. There was no other way, Alyssa.
Damn you! You're not my grandfather. I don't know who you are anymore. But I know that I'm a ruder. I'll destroy you and save my mother.
Fool! 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 In a few minutes, the clock will strike 12, announcing the arrival of your 15th birthday. Then, the ritual of engagement will commence. Now, Alyssa, time to lie down on the altar and prepare to surrender your heart to me.
Alyssa! Where are you, Alyssa? Alyssa!
Dennis!
Alyssa!
Dennis!
Give up, Alyssa! No one can help you now. Not even your dear mother! All hail, entities of the earth. Burroughs and I will now carry out the ritual to become a new entity. Ghosts haunting the human realm, subordinates dwelling in the shadows. Gather here to witness the glorious ritual of engagement. Yadohe, Adohe, Adonai Ton.
Nehe Shibulat.
Adohe, Adonai Ton.
Nehe Shibulat.
Adohe, Adohe, Adonai Ton. Nehe Shibulat. Yadohe, Adohe, Adonai Ton. Nehe Shibulat. The time has come at last, my dearest Alyssa. Merge into one entity with me, so that we can be together forever!
Alyssa!
You little... Alyssa!
Alyssa!
Alright, so here we are for the final boss fight, finally. Oh my god, you guys. Here is Lord Burroughs. He has been sentenced to a lot of years. In fact, his health bar is double. So after we get the green bar down, we still have to go for the red bar. Now, even though that cutscene was incredible, and Alyssa has found like her new amazing super rooter powers, like I said, I am gonna purposely die. As you can tell already, Lord Burroughs can actually tether us, and if he tethers us 3 times, it's an instant death. Okay, so he has 115 victims, and he's been sentenced to 2,280 years. I figured I'd just show the game over screen just to get it out of the way, but now we are so serious, and it is time to fight Lord Burroughs. So when he actually shoots that, you just want to duck immediately afterwards. It's going to be really hard to tether him, so it's probably not going to happen. And at first, this is actually not too bad, you would think, right? But obviously, when you play this for the first time, you have no idea what these tethers are going to do. Okay, and I'm just going to chill here for a little while. Unless he gets really close, then I'm going to start panicking a little bit. But I just don't want to be tethered. And as you can see, I barely do any damage to him at all, which is really unfortunate. And oh god, you do not want him to get close to you at all. If he gets close to you, then he will use an attack with his sword, which is really frustrating. I'm going to unload a whole bunch of arrows right now. You don't have to charge these arrows up by any means, but I figure what the hell, let's just go ahead and use these because I haven't used a single arrow in this entire game. So let's just spam all of these, and I don't know, hopefully it'll work out in our favor. Oh god, what is he doing? Oh no, now he's doing his other attack, crap. That's right, after he's over halfway down, he starts using jello to encase you, so every time he says there's no escape, that is when he's going to use his magic jello attack, which is a whole bunch of bull crap. Oh god, I need to run to the other area. No, go away, please go away. Oh, we only have 2 arrows left, so yeah, I basically used all the strongest attacks I could. Just figured why not, you know. I did have all of these arrows. Oh no. Oh crap. And see, it's really unfortunate because once he uses the jello attack... Oh no. While being tethered, it's just a recipe for disaster. Oh my god. Okay. And... Oh no. I'm not kidding, like, if you just mess up once and you're just so screwed, whenever he says there's no escape, that's when you need to just get the hell out of there. So let's see. Oh no. Okay. So when he says ready to give up now, I guess I'm actually not in any danger when he says that. Oh god. Okay. So this is frustrating as hell, but really all I can do now is just slowly, ever so slowly, get his health down. So, oh crap. But of course, like, when you don't know about this jello attack and stuff, it's like just so frustrating. Oh god. That was a little dangerous. I was a little greedy there. Honestly, don't even worry about trying to tether him. It's not that big of a deal. It's probably not gonna work. Oh crap, I'm so screwed. I am so screwed. Actually, no, I'm not. That attack that he just did, when he starts charging up, all he's doing is getting rid of your tethers, which I don't even give a crap about that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stop charging up my arrows so much, because like I said, he does move around a lot, and charging up your arrow is really honestly just gonna kill you in the end. So it's just gonna take a really long time, but it's best to just play it safe, and that way eventually you won't die and you'll kill him instead. So it may possibly be time for yet another montage, and I apologize for that. And just like that, I'm dead. Okay, I've been doing this, no joke, probably for about 40 minutes at this point. And I would say this is maybe my 4th or 5th attempt doing this. And oh man, I have them really close, which is nice, but as you've noticed, you can seriously mess up at any moment, just like that. Okay, good, he's just charging up to get rid of his entanglement, which is fine with me. At least he's not doing something else that can be a lot more invasive. Okay, I'm not chained anymore. This is good. He's almost dead. 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 He is almost dead, you guys. Oh my god, I think this is it. I think this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Come on.
Alyssa, my dearest Alyssa, you always were a spirited child, but that's enough. Now be a good girl and grab my hand. What's the matter, Alyssa? Don't you want to live happily with me for all eternity?
Never!
Alyssa! You belong to me forever! There's no escape!
Today is Alyssa's 10th birthday. The ruder powers will become visible anytime. Alyssa is growing.
Give up, Grandfather. I won't allow the ritual to happen.
Never!
Dennis!
Alyssa!
Dennis! Mum, we did it! We did it, Mum!
Alright, and that is the conclusion for Clock Tower 3. And you know, I never noticed this either, but now that I've played it through myself, I guess the whole weird statue in the very beginning of the game, when the statue gets decapitated, is obviously also foreshadowing to Nancy, because Nancy became a statue towards the end because of her dad turning her into stone. And then Alyssa used the decapitated stone head in some shape or form to defeat her grandfather. But yep, we managed to destroy the clock tower, so that means that evil will not reign. And also Alyssa definitely succeeded in her role as a rooter and defeated all of the subordinates. Now, that ending is a little weird because Dennis just randomly shows up out of nowhere, and he also got like thrown off the clock tower. But if you remember the grandfather, when he was doing the ritual, he had like extra power for some reason during that moment in time, and he had all his like subordinates behind him that came back in spirit form. So I'm just thinking that maybe with Alyssa, once she had all the 4-leaf clovers, maybe she was able to summon like the spirit of her mom, who was a previous rooter, and maybe helped assist Dennis landing safely. I really have no idea, or maybe they time traveled back in time as they were falling. I have no idea how that came to be. But yeah, this game is pretty decent. It's not the worst survival horror game out there. Obviously, some of the animations and dialogue is pretty terrible. The boss fights are atrocious, but other than that, I think it's a pretty enjoyable game, and I hope that you liked watching this Let's Play somewhat. Now, I've mentioned this before, I think, but the only thing that I don't like about this game is the fact that there's no multiple endings, so no matter what you do, you always get the same ending, whereas with previous Clock Tower titles, you actually had a variation of endings. Some of them were bad and some were good, but there is some replayability in this game because now that we have actually beat the game on normal mode, we are going to unlock a hard mode. And also, in addition to that, we do unlock some outfits for the main character, which seems to be a pretty common trend in survival horror games, and I'll be sure to show those off after the credits are over. But I don't know, it's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed Clock Tower, I guess you could check out Haunting Ground, because I was reading online and apparently a lot of fans of the Clock Tower series consider Haunting Ground to be a Clock Tower 4 since it has a lot of similar mechanics. Also, this might be kind of weird, but if you have never played Outlast, Outlast is pretty fun, and I felt it was kind of similar to Clock Tower in the sense where you can't really defend yourself all that much, and you're typically running away from your stalker. And wow, there's a lot of credits, holy crap. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. But you know what the sad part is that they actually used motion capturing for all of the cutscenes, but it is just not translated well into the video game whatsoever. But, you know, they tried their best, so I guess that's all that really matters, doesn't it? And things I did like about this game though, I liked the music, it was pretty legit, and it didn't scare me all that much. There obviously were some moments in the game where it did make me jump a little bit, but like I stated in the first part, it's nothing that's gonna terrify me for the rest of my life or anything like that. I just wish that with the boss fights that you could aim your bow and arrow, because that would make life a lot easier. And I also don't know why they randomly ramp up the difficulty by a ton at the very end of the game for like no reason, really. And I wish that we got more insight on Sledgehammer and Corridor, because we didn't really get to understand what drove them nuts. Whereas with Chopper and the Scissor Twins, we kind of got a little bit of history on them. Just like a simple paragraph or two, I think would have just helped us understand. And also, can I just say that the character design for Scissor Man and Scissor Woman are probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen in a survival horror game. Because it's not scary, it's just stupid, but I've already gone over that, so I'm not going to stay on that topic anymore. Now we also do have a theater option that's unlocked after we beat the game, and if you want to watch all those cutscenes you can, which I guess is cool. We can also go to the gallery, which, oh hey Alyssa, how's it going? And here we have the art of Clock Tower 3. With a really awkward animation by Alyssa, and this basically has all the concept art for all of the subordinates, and also just interior and exterior for the mansion and stuff. So it's a cool little feature, but we are going to load the cleared save file that we have now. Bye, Alyssa. Oh my god, even your wave is really weird. Anyways, if we load our clear saved file, which I oversaved it as the first file. Here it is. You'll see it says cleared. And we get the wardrobe key. So if we head on over to Alyssa's room, we can change into different outfits. And this is another thing in the game that doesn't really go well with me, because keep in mind that Alyssa, at this point in the game, is 14 years old, just by the way. Okay, so we can use the wardrobe key. And I like how the Rooter outfit is an option, because I actually like this one. I think it's cool how she turns all like Super Saiyan basically towards the end of the game, and she unleashes all of her awesome Rooter powers. But then we have crap like this. Okay, so we have this cowgirl outfit for whatever reason with no shirt. Yeah, that's great. I don't know. I guess this is a reference to when Dennis said howdy there, partner, in his Western accent. And I also want to mention that some of these outfits are for the North American version only, and Japan had a different selection of outfits. This one's kind of cool, I guess, though I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of that armor that is missing, but the one that I have the biggest issue with is this one right here, which I don't even, why would they do this? This is just weird. But in the Japanese version, they actually have a really cute, like, different Japanese schoolgirl outfits that you can choose. So they're more or less like Alyssa's outfit, only they're retextured differently. And also there's like a random Santa suit that you can wear for whatever reason, even though this game... Oh wait, no, that's... I was gonna say this game doesn't take any place near Christmas, but that's a lie. In the very beginning, we time travel back to when it's Christmas Eve. But yep, I like the Rooter outfit. That's like the only one that I really enjoy. And I like the physics of the... I don't know what that is. Is it a scarf? Not exactly sure what you call it. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this Let's Play of Clock Tower 3. This is basically the end. Like I did mention, there is a new hard mode, but it's not really worth playing through all that much. Basically, if anything startles her, she'll go to an instant panic mode. And also, you will see in hard mode that the enemies, or the stalkers I should say, they all have different weapons. And I believe they do more damage. And that's like pretty much it. But yep. If you haven't already, feel free to watch my other Let's Plays. Hopefully you'll give them a shot. And that pretty much ends everything for Clock Tower 3. So I will see you all some other time.